Hi everyone! In this video, we're going to look at the top 5 best PS5 controllers in 2024. We made this list based on our own opinions, research, and customer reviews. We've considered their quality, features, and values when narrowing down the best choices possible. If you want more information and updated pricing on the products mentioned, be sure to check the links in the description box below. So, here are the top 5 best PS5 controllers. The 5th product on our list is Nacon Revolution Unlimited Pro. The Nacon Revolution Unlimited Pro has an important issue we'll get out of the way. It'll only work with PS4 games. As many players will have spotted, there are a lot of PS4 games to catch up on via the PS5, so this isn't a crucial issue, but something to be aware of. It's still featured here because we love how you can customize its weightiness. It's possible to add small weights to the handles of the controller, so you can get things feeling just how you need them to. Like all the advanced controllers, not everyone needs this, but it's a nice option. It's also possible to create custom profiles for the plethora of buttons, including the 4 back buttons. Those buttons are positioned perfectly so you can grip everything without an issue. A choice of thumbsticks is useful, and the whole thing feels classy. If it worked with PS5 games, it could well be vying for the top spot. Up next, in 4th place, is the Razer Wolverine V2 Pro. More buttons are better, right? The Razer Wolverine V2 Pro certainly gives you plenty of functionality with a handful of extra buttons compared to the competition. The extra triggers are useful even if its buttons rarely feel as satisfying as others. Also, the back buttons can be awkward to reach for given they're quite high up the controller. It all feels a bit third-party controller from old, even though it has great functionality. Better news comes from the wide thumbsticks that benefit anyone with larger hands. It also offers better battery life than most, and a sizable build that feels good in your hands, providing you can reach for everything. There are some rather nice RGB lighting effects too if you're that way inclined. We just wish it felt a bit more comfortable. Besides being hefty on smaller hands, the Razer Wolverine V2 Pro's controls really don't feel as premium as the price tag would suggest. The 3rd product on our list is the Victrix Procon BFG. We'll get the bad news out of the way. The Victrix Pro BFG doesn't have a vibration pack in it. That means you're missing out on any kind of feedback, let alone haptic feedback. We're frustrated too, as the Victrix Pro BFG has so much to love while being better priced than much of the competition. It has a neat modular design so you can set up all its attachments just as you need it. That can mean a taller analog stick, different D-pads, or even a flight pad module with extra face buttons. It also has 4 back buttons, which are great for certain commands. The downside is its frustrating lack of rumble function. It's strange going back to a world without haptic feedback or even a rumble or two. It's also a bit on the light side, so it feels less satisfying in your hands. The 2nd product on our list is the Sony Dualsense Edge controller. The Sony Dualsense Edge controller should be the controller to beat all controllers given it's made by Sony. It's certainly a more high-end version of the regular Dualsense controller. It has all the advantages you expect along with useful software integration so you can fine-tune the adaptive triggers and haptic feedback to your liking. You can also customize function buttons under the control sticks, as well as benefit from 2 back button attachments. It's also a little heavier, so it feels more high-end, while still feeling comfy in your hands. That's all certainly very appealing, but there are third-party solutions with more customization options, as well as better battery life. Ultimately, the Sony DualSense Edge controller could have gone further, but if you appreciate having the official article every time, you'll still like how well this works. It'll also appeal if you find too many triggers intimidating or confusing. Before we reveal number 1, be sure to check out the description below for the newest deals on each of these items, and be sure to subscribe if you want to stay up to date on the best products on the market. Finally, our top product title name is the Sony DualSense controller. The Sony DualSense controller is an uncomplicated controller because it doesn't have anything to prove. You already have one bundled with your PS5, but a second one is ideal when gaming with others. It feels great in your hands with an ergonomic design that suits all hand sizes. Everything about the Sony DualSense controller feels sleek and premium too, but it's the new features that stand out most. There's now haptic feedback, which is a superior form of vibration than we've seen before. It feels more visceral and more realistic than a simple rumble. There are also tactile adaptive triggers that you can squeeze down on to feel in more control, whether you're web-slinging or taking a tricky corner in a racing game. Battery life has never been a PlayStation controller's strong point, but other than that, the Sony Dualsense controller is perfect for the majority of needs and budgets. That's all for our list of the 5 best PS5 controllers on the market. Head over to the description below for links to more detailed info on each of the products. And remember to leave a comment to let us know your opinion. Thanks for watching. If we helped you out in any way, please hit the like and subscribe buttons. We'll see you guys in the next video.